Hey everybody, I thought I'd come to you and do a little video, put up a little video, and I got the stickers on the back of the van. Some people's stickers didn't make it. Trudeau, yours didn't make it. Some of the other ones that weren't sticker meals didn't make it. I tried to get them separated the best I could and put on there, so there's quite a few on there now. I put that on Instagram. I'll put a video up with the stickers on it once I get some more stuff to do the interior with. Kind of waiting on funds to do the interior, so I'm gonna build out the inside. I found a mattress that I can use on Amazon, so I'll be probably getting that. A few other things, and then I'm gonna start building out the inside, and hopefully move in there shortly after that. So that's my hope. Besides that, um, this week I'm going to have quite a few. I'm going to have a few interviews this week and a few more coming up. I'm excited for all that, and I want to let you guys know that I'm not drinking soda anymore. So that's just the little flavor things, the little meal things. I use that in the water now, so I'm not drinking soda anymore. Trying to stay away from that. This is helping that. I still get a little caffeine in it, so that's good. It's helping me out. My medication is helping me out a lot. I'm excited to do that. I'm actually moving around a little bit more, trying to exercise a little bit, do a little push-ups, do a little this, do a little that. So I'm trying to do that too and take care of my body. So I'm working on that as well. And so I'm really excited for this year and this summer, because even if Stan doesn't last me a whole long time, even if, for some reason it doesn't, I'm going to go have as much fun as I can while I have the van, right? And so my hope is to go travel around, to go help out as many people as I can once I'm out traveling around. I hope to meet as many people as possible when I'm out traveling around. Again, I don't know exactly when, but I'm gonna, as soon as funds come in, I'm gonna start building on the inside. And I'm gonna start filming that, and I'm gonna be doing the interviews in between, doing that, and building it out. So I'm got stuff that's keeping me busy for now, and I wanted to let you guys know that it's been a long time. We're a couple months from being on YouTube for 2 years. And I'm starting to realize now that around January every year, I'm going to start taking a break. So I'm going to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off every January. And the rest of the year, I'm going to try to put out videos as often as I can, as often as I have something to make a video about. So I'm not going to force myself to make videos, but as often as I can put a video out about something, I'm going to do that. My hope is then with that since I know in January I'm going to take a few weeks off every year, 2 or 3 weeks off every year, that will allow me to go, okay, I know I'm going to have a break. I know I'm going to have a break coming up. Because I think one of the things that I've learned doing YouTube after this amount of time is that you almost have to schedule yourself a vacation. And why do I say January? There's multiple reasons why I say January. Usually it's after the holidays. Not very many people are necessarily watching YouTube then. The advertising goes down then. There's a whole bunch of factors. So for me, celebrate New Year's and then take a few weeks off to relax and recoup and take time off from doing YouTube is probably the best thing. And I'd recommend that to anybody really. I'm sitting here moving my hands and you guys can't even see them because the camera's sitting up there. So it's all right. So that being said, that's one of the things that I learned in doing this for almost 2 years. Another thing I learned is you're going to grow at different times and at different rates. So for the last, I want to say 4 months to 6 months, I'm not exactly sure, but 4 to 6 months, I've been at the 1,200 level of subscribers. I'm not saying this as a bad thing or that I want more subscribers. I do. I think everybody does. But I'm saying that to let you guys know, if your goal is getting monetized, that's great. But that might be the extent of your growth. That might be as far as you grow. And so I'm happy for all my friends that are doing awesome, because I'll get there. I'll get there one day, day by day, piece by piece. But my thing has always been to come to you guys and be honest with you about how it is, right? So for those that aren't doing YouTube and are curious, how is it to make videos? How is it that you do it? How is it that, what do you make money wise? And I've kind of talked about that, but so far on YouTube, I've made, and I should be getting a check this month because I hit the minimum amount, about $400. Now you also have to calculate in the fact that I give away 20% of what I take in to the charity. So the fact that I give away 20% of what I take in means that that's about $360. Okay. Now I spent more than $360 getting the equipment that I've gotten. So I haven't made any money really on YouTube yet. My hope is one day that I can make enough to start to have enough to say it's no big deal if I want to go have a burger, today, because I have a little bit of cash coming in from this. It's no big deal if I need to go get a camera because mine broke. It's no big deal if my phone breaks because I got some money, I can go get a phone. So that's what I want you to understand, where YouTube is my way to not make a living, but to be able to live, if that makes sense. So I'm also looking at it as a way that I want to do work in the future. So I would like to, at some point in the future, be doing video editing work or whatever for other people if need be, while still doing my channel. My hope is, and one of the things that I'd like to do when I'm traveling around, is to go to these businesses and stop at these businesses and say, hey, if it's a restaurant, hey, can I get something to eat? Not because I couldn't pay for it, but in exchange for doing a commercial for YouTube for you, or some other places, make a commercial for them, show them how to set it up so that they can run advertising in their local area, stuff like that. So I have plans once I'm moving to be able to do more things with what I've learned and the knowledge that I've gained. So understand that when I make these videos and I'm really wanting more subscribers, it's for that reason. Why I'm wanting more views, it's for that reason. And it's not necessarily a greed thing. It's because I want to be able to live a more comfortable life where I don't have to worry about as much. So for me, it's really nice to have all you guys here. It's really nice to have this platform to be able to talk to you guys. I'm excited to have the people that I'm going to have on and interviewing. I'm trying to get, all different walks of people and not just YouTubers, just like before. And it makes me realize what my, gift is. And my gift is being able to talk to people, being able to connect with people and make them feel comfortable. And it's not me saying that, it's people that have been on, right, that are saying that. But for me, for years, when you don't do good in school, when you get in trouble for things, when you don't take care of yourself and you don't care about yourself, when I would hear those things from other people, it was hard for me to listen to, hard for me to accept. But I know now that people are saying these things because that's what my gift is. That's what my ability is. So I have some ideas and plans of what I want to do with that. And I'm going to continue going forward with that. But things on the channel will change over time. And not in a bad way. And not for any other purpose, but the fact that they're going to change a little bit. So my video quality is going to get better. I'm going to really work on doing that. So I'm not filming any videos right now other than this one, because I want to put out something that's a little bit better quality as far as content goes in the video and as far as editing goes. So I went out and got a better computer that I will probably just use just for editing. There's other things that I'm going to spend on to make things better and hopefully turn my enjoyment of doing video into something that I can make money at and not just on YouTube. It's been a process to get here. And it was around this time 2 years ago where I had thought about starting a channel. And I started a channel, and I've done quite a few things on the channel since then. But I come back to the fact that no matter what I'm doing, you guys like to hear what I have to say. And so instead of just saying things, I'm really trying to think about what I say and be even more honest with you guys. Because the more honest I am with you guys, the better things have been. I'm not going into and staying in lives like I used to. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because I don't want that to start to affect mine. So I'm at the point now where I'll watch friends' videos and I'll comment on them. And I'm trying to do that sporadically, but I'm really trying to refocus myself back to creating my own content. Because I can sit for hours and hours and hours a day watching everybody else's content. But I'm trying to limit the content that I'm consuming to a few things, to a few messages, so that I can stay on track. Because I'm really fired up to do this stuff now. And so it's difficult for me to not be in those lives like I used to all the time. It's really difficult. But it's necessary. There's no other real way to say that, but it's necessary. And those of you that are creators out there that, you know, have done the networking and all that kind of stuff, I kind of implore you to, as well, start to pull back from going into lives all the time. Because you're missing out on your own opportunity. You're missing out on your own life that you're trying to live, right? And you're trying to show everybody else. But you're in a live all the time. And I want people to come to my lives, so don't get me wrong when I say that. But that's why I'm trying to make my lives be the interviews. But I've also come to realize that if the only people that come to my lives are other content creators, and I don't have that many ones that aren't right now, that aren't content creators, that you're going to grow to a point where you're going to become so busy, you're not going to come to my live either. So I'm kind of saying this to let you guys know, yes, I'm not staying in your lives the whole time. I'm trying to come in and say hello and then go back out and do other stuff. Because I still care about you guys and I still want to say hello and all that kind of stuff, but I can't stay in the lives the whole time. Otherwise, I don't make my own content. I don't sit here like I'm doing right now and make a video. Even if it's just a video of me talking to you guys. Better take a drink because this is going to go longer than I thought it was. We're at 19 already. Wow. I'm doing pretty good at not saying though. So I am very happy about that. I'm probably going to start talking about my faith a little bit more on here as well. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry, but that's what gets me through. It's what's gotten me through quite a bit recently, is just having faith that there's going to be a better day ahead. I'd like to say that everything's going to work out fine with the van that I have now and with the plan of the traveling. But I don't know. I may be out there a week. Something may happen to the van. I may be out there for 3 years and then something happens. Don't know. But I like the fact that I don't know. I like the fact that there's things in the world that nobody can figure out, or in the universe that even science doesn't have answers to yet, right? I enjoy that fact because that gives me actually more faith in God, because no matter how hard we try, when we try to answer questions with science, there's always more questions, right? We answer one question and there's always more questions. So to me, it just shows we're never going to have all the knowledge of everything. We just can't, because we only have our 5 senses. And so then we develop things off of those 5 senses, right? But that's all we can do. That's all that we know. And so even science has to step out in faith in a little bit, right? They have to step out in a little bit, because they have to go, well, these are our calculations and everything, and it should work, right? But they still have to have a little bit of faith. And faith doesn't have to necessarily mean God to you, but it's just faith. And I'm the last one. When I tell you this, I'm the last one that you would ever think would be talking like that and saying those things. I'm the last one. But here I am talking to you about it. So what I implore you to do is take a look at the things that you got going on in your life and the things that you want to change, and don't wait for tomorrow. You know, start making a change today. And when you do that, that's when you stop waiting for life to happen and you make life happen. Now, that's been my catchphrase for a little while. And I looked at it as a good slogan. But now we just kind of had a talk, right? We had a talk for a while, quite a while. And now there's meaning behind it. Now there's meaning behind it. I'm going to go in faith that that van's going to work that I am working on right now. I'm going to go in faith. And if I have to stop it every once in a while and let it cool down, well, guess what? That's more opportunity to meet somebody or shoot a video or find some out of the way place that I might not have stopped at. It's almost better, right? If I'm forced to only go so many miles a day, that's almost better. Almost better. In fact, I would say it's better in my case, but better than having something that could go 1,000 miles without stopping. So I'm not gonna wait for life to happen anymore. I'm gonna go out there and get stuff done. And I've been getting stuff done on that van. So I'm kind of done talking, and I hope to see you in the next video. If not, watching the interviews that I do. Until the next time that we talk, stop waiting for life to happen. Make it happen. And I'll see you next time.
Come on, children of the sun. Come on, city lights. Let the world be your oyster. Have them fall into their knees, begging please. Oh, we don't want love like this. We want all or nothing. No, we don't believe in playing safe. No, we don't believe in playing safe. Patriots, be rebellious. Cliffhangers are what we need. Stop the giants, tame the lions. Have them fall into their knees, begging please. Oh, we don't want love like this. We want all or nothing. No, we don't believe in playing safe. No, we don't believe in playing safe. You can try to change us. Do your best to change us. We don't care. You can try to change us.